Hello everybody, Shadefire here, and today I'm going to be doing a playthrough of the Outlast 2 demo that just came out. Apparently this is fairly similar to the PAX demo that was recently showed off, but since I haven't seen that, this will all be new to me. It's a fairly short demo though, only like 10 to 15 minutes, so I figure it's fine for one sitting. And let's just get into it. Alright, yeah, so we are a different journalist from the journalist in the first game, who ends up in a different horrible place trying to get a story. So instead of being in an asylum, we're going to be in,
Here, let me try a version that can serve
the
as an intro
south.
for the whole piece. Tell me when we're good.
Okay, we're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the nearest... Oh,
The fuck?
did you see that?
We lost the engine. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, no, Julian, I found you! Going down. Lynn!
Well, there's something that I'm sure will come up a couple times in the main game, our character being dependent on glasses to see properly.
Lynn! Lynn!
So I wonder if there's any benefit to having the camera up. Oop. But yeah, it does seem like this game is maybe going a little bit for the low-hanging fruit in terms of setting, since, you know, the first game was set in an asylum because crazy people are scary, and this one is set in the south with a bunch of religious murderous hillbillies, it seems. And yeah,
Hello?
if you're not familiar with
I'm lost.
Outlast,
And hurt.
it is first-person spook 'em up in the style popularized by Amnesia. Can we just kick it down? I suppose we can look through the curtains. Don't really see anything. We're gonna find a village woman pinned to the wall by her head with a pitchfork in one of these cabins. To run, well, we'll be doing plenty of that. Okay, so we don't have a flashlight or anything, so it does seem that the camera's night vision is our main way of seeing in the dark. Which, if I'm remembering correctly, the entire first game was through the perspective of a camera, but I could be wrong about that.
Is anybody there?
Should mention that
Please.
I haven't actually played through Outlast. I've only played about an hour and a half of it before I meant to get back to it and sort of didn't. Okay, we can hold the camera and interact still. Camera does have limited batteries, though. That was our only battery. Is there a zoom? There's a zoom. Alright, so this camera is kind of handy. Oh look, a dead person. Even kind of looks like a Ganado. There's a battery there. For some reason I was holding left mouse there. Can you help me? I'm looking for the president's daughter. She looks like this.
Who's...
You're doomed. You're all doomed. Alright. And then he floated into the sky. Well.
Jesus. Lynn. No.
Of course, the accurate thing here is that night vision has very bad depth perception, which is why we can only see about 10 feet before everything gets blurry. Yeah, I'm definitely getting Resident Evil 4 vibes from this setting. Oh, there's a fella there. Now, do you think he's going to run away when I go over there? Oh, no, he's going to back away. Alright. I was going to say, do you think he's going to run away or run towards? I feel like there's probably a better way to butcher a cow than with a shovel. Don't want to use the camera too much, because I don't know if we'll get another battery in this demo. There is a large fellow that I believe is the priest that shows up in one of the screenshots for the game. Alright, we can hide, but we cannot peek. Oh no, right as I said that, we just have to lean out. Looks like a pleasant fellow. A charming man of the cloth. Pictures of children. That is neat that they have the little directional audio indicator on the left there. Oh, no, there's a battery. It's kind of a weird distinction that there's like... Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say there's two different kinds of night vision, but I guess the standard camera isn't that much different. Oh no. A crow trapped in the house. Cornbread. Someone padding around outside the house, or is that coming from a room? I mean, it definitely looks better than a lot of the games that try to emulate Amnesia and that sort of running away from horrible things style, which is not quite a walking simulator, but some people do bitch about it and call it a cowardice simulator because, oh, if I was there, I'd totally beat up that fucking hillbilly with an axe. I definitely prefer this to slowly strolling through an environment. I wonder if we're going to need to run away momentarily. as the music slowly builds up to a crescendo. I'm not gonna reload them until it's empty. That's where they sacrifice the children. And those still look like burned children's bodies. In the shape of a cross. So I can press F to hide in the mass grave. Let me just get down here and crunch among the children. This is definitely going to my documentary. Alright, well, let's carry on. I think that was just supposed to kind of show me that I could hide in corpses later. At least that's how I interpreted the way that we went real low when we crouched there. Great, first hillbillies, now we're gonna have to deal with a evil videotape. Alright, I wasn't quite expecting a tongue to come out of the well. And I'd assume the ability to look behind me means that something is going to chase me at some point.
I'm scared. We're not alone.
Gotta watch out for more
Please, Blake.
vent tongues.
Please.
Listen, kid, I don't even have a blink button. Well, that appeared to be a ghost.
I'm scared.
Is that Microsoft Windows 95? So soft chassis. Gauthier, English Dictionary. So always a fan of tissue brand tissue. Why not just call it what it is? I don't know. Is that a smartphone? Or a weird... What is that? Oh, it's a projector controller. Durr. Oh, I totally forgot about the peeking. Anybody out there? No? Alright. Let's walk out into the abyss, which will probably teleport us. Nope, never mind, it's all away. Okay. I wasn't sure if we were in an actual physical location right now, or if we'd been dragged into some sort of dream sequence. Okay, we could hide in the lockers if need be. Oh, you can look behind you at any time, not just when you're at an event.
Jessica? And Lynn? When we were... This was Jessica's.
Well, alright then. There's definitely a ghost pursuing me. And by pursuing me, I mean he's always on the corner of my vision, like an SCP. Well, we did take some damage from that, it seems. I wonder if this is our way out. I'll admit I wasn't expecting to be teleported to a school in this demo. Thought we were gonna creep around in some cornfields while people try to murder us.
Jessica. Oh God. Jess.
I can't go out the exit. Can I?
Fuck.
Go through that door. What about the door near the abyss?
Beast. I'll bleed you in the yard.
Well, I think class is officially out of session now. Ah, here we go. Now we're in a cornfield. Yeah, just, you know, your typical God wants you to kill everybody who's not us spiel. Let me just hide in this barrel. There's a man right in front of me.
Lord, let's not forget us forever. You saved us so many times.
Okay, so I don't think I can get in this building. Doesn't seem to be a door on this side, at least. This kind of looks like a way to go. No, it's just a blocked gate, so we can't get out. Nothing to see here. At least nobody's popped out a chainsaw just yet. Okay, that's a dead end.
Generations and generations.
I'm just sort of sticking to the outside of the cornfield to see if I can find the exit. Didn't really get a good look around when we sprinted out of that building. So I can see if there's a monument to head towards. Alright, some cacti, so I guess we are still in Arizona. There sure are a lot of flashlight batteries in this cornfield. Perhaps it's for the flashlights of the people chasing me. Okay, that's a dead end. What if I have to crouch? I hear rattlesnake. Let's hope that's not something I have to worry about. Okay, there is a building over by that windmill. And I think this is where I started. Yeah, I think this is where I ran outside. Okay, can't go back that way. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I just snuck around for a bit and then just went back into the building the guy chased me out of? Guess I'll head towards that windmill.
These were the words. For these things passed.
I'm glad that it's not so dark that we absolutely need to use the night vision to see. It's not much fun to play an entire game through a grainy green filter. There's a guy walking down the path to my left. Also a guy in front of me by the windmill. It's like the worst thing to hide under. I guess that's probably where we want to go right there. Into the very obvious light. Oh, that's a dead end with a corpse. What's up with that one guy that doesn't even have a flashlight? Just got really good eyesight. Is anything up here? Just trying to take a look before he turns my way. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that guy saw me. He's gonna do the Jason walk. Shit, why do we chase him into the cornfield? That's like the worst place to try to find somebody. Can we get out here somehow? This is back where we came from again. Yeah, I'm not really sure where we're supposed to go. I mean, it's not like we really were given a direction. It's sort of, hey, there's a fucking guy chasing you now. I assume we just need to find a way out of this area. I can get behind this building too. Is there anything like worthwhile by this corpse? Key or something? No.
Or these things are eyes of day.
Now, it may be hard to spot somebody in a cornfield, but it isn't very hard to hear somebody, because every time they move, you hear the loud rustling of the corn. I suppose I can just... Oh, well, there's like a river over here. Irrigation ditch gully thing. That seems like where we want to be, up there. It also doesn't seem connected to where I am. Oh, walked into a cactus. Can I get up here? Nope, cactus prevents it. No, I've been here. Oh, is this open? It looks openable. There's a lock. Shitty deal. Nothing here.
There! Later.
Don't mind me. It's just a circle. I think that door might be the way we need to get out.
Forget us forever and forsake us so long a time.
We're back at this building where I got the first battery. I suppose I can turn this radio on as a distraction. Can I get through here? This almost looks big enough to fit through. I think I'm getting back towards that gate I was looking at when I got caught. Maybe not. Maybe I am actually in the complete opposite end of the field. Let's see if I can get back to that gate. Alright, I got back to the gate. I just want to check the lock to see if it's interactable at all. Nope. But I can climb over! Yeah, get fucked, farmers. Oh shit.
The noise of the fury of the Lord comes upon me.
Maybe I want to, like, throw a gate behind me or something. Oh no, my glasses. You know, somehow I think that's probably not how that's going to go in the final game. I mean, it's not to say that you can't get your dick mutilated in Outlast, because I believe that is quite something that happens in the first one. But, the follow-up pickaxe to the chest is probably not the intended way to finish that section. And then again, it could be we actually play someone different, and this was a dead guy. Well, that's the Outlast 2 demo. It definitely does seem like more of the first one, which was a fairly gory but also decently fun-seeming first-person horror game. Though I am curious, because the first one's fairly short, though it did get a DLC that also added a separate story. Well, not separate, but, you know, prequel story. And I wonder if this one's going to be a longer game, because I feel like these games can't really work as super long games. And it's kind of, I think, one of the downsides of Soma, which is a similar first-person run-away-from-things horror game that kind of lasted too long. Or outlasted too long. But, yeah, I'll definitely want to give this a shot when it comes out in 2017. It's probably going to come out, you know, that weird early spring season that is now game release season. Or maybe it won't come out till Halloween next year, who knows. But, yeah, this is encouraging. It does look like more of the same, which, you know, if you liked Outlast, you'll probably like Outlast too. It doesn't seem to dramatically stray from the formula. But I'm glad they put that out this demo, at least, as like a sort of, hey, sorry the game is coming out this year, but here's a taste of it. Also, on the topic of the first Outlast, we may actually be seeing quite a bit more of that this month, at least for me. So, if that's something you're into, you know, look forward to that, I guess. If you are interested in horror games but don't really like having someone's stupid face over a corner of the screen. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire, this is Outlast 2's demo, and, you know, if you want to play this yourself, obviously it's free on Steam, and give it a shot. See if you can get through this without being spooked. I mean, I guess you've already seen everything there is to see in that, if you're at this point, but if not, you know, give it a shot. Alright, take care, folks.